On July 25th, 2001, Family Guy released episode 3 of season 3, in which Peter Griffin works for a new boss who produces toys that encourage underage smoking. This was a very important issue because smoking was banned in workplaces in 2001. The intended audience is teenagers, especially ones who smoke. The video uses satirical and sarcastic remarks in order to discourage young kids from smoking. The video exaggerates the logical fallacies of cigarette advertisement and uses satire to argue that young kids should not be exposed to smoking. The producer uses different rhetorical appeals to influence the teens to make better decisions.
Look how happy those morons are. They'll never realize we're using those toys to get children addicted to our company's cigarettes. Good boy, Connor.
The visuals in this first clip help to introduce the owners of the company as bad people. The evil, last, and unnecessary addition of the boss shooting the dog appeals to the audience's emotions. By taking something innocent, such as a dog, and killing it, the owners of the cigarette company seem heartless and cruel.
And check out the new toys we're making.
Baby smokes a lot.
Tastes like happy.
Cool! That's imitatable!
What the hell? El Dorado cigarettes? That's who bought your company?
Oh my God, they're trying to corrupt our children.
Oh, what do you expect? Those bastards turned a whole generation of Americans into smokers with their damn subliminal advertising.
The show continues to appeal to pathos by showing a baby doll made by a cigarette company. By using baby dolls, this would help the cigarette company appeal to a younger market. Further into the clip, it shows the baby doll smoking. The show has the cigarette company ruin something innocent, which continues to emphasize how evil cigarette companies are.
Gentlemen, we need to talk. My wife says you're trying to get kids to smoke.
Oh, that's just not true.
Well, what about this toy?
Peter, it's just a doll with a cigarette. I mean, Barbie has a dream car, but you don't see every 8-year-old kid driving. They're just fun toys. Trust me, Peter, the last thing we want is to get kids to start smoking.
Well, then what about that graph on the wall that says the first thing we want is to get kids to start smoking?
That? Oh, that's just something my son made me in art class.
Huh. Well, then what about that poster that says the graph was not made in art class? We really do want kids to start smoking.
This clip shows the logical fallacies of the cigarette company. The company clearly has many signs that show that they want kids to start smoking. But the company leaders explain all the signs in illogical ways and proceed to claim they still do not want kids smoking. This appeals to pathos and ethos because as the audience, we find the company leaders lying and finding an explanation around it. This also helps ingrain that the cigarette companies want to negatively influence children by wanting more kids to smoke.
Ladies and gentlemen of Congress, I am here today to talk to you about smoking. I know a lot of you are already on my side. And for you naysayers, I have 2 strong words for you. Come on. Come on.
Well, okay, sure, all right.
Thank you, ladies, and
Baby needs to suck ash. Baby needs to suck ash.
is that a baby? Oh my God, that's Stewie. Lois was right. Children under 4 shouldn't smoke.
Mr. Griffin is right. Smoking is a horrible vice. It shortens life expectancy and pollutes our air. And according to recent polls, air is good.
As the episode comes to an end, Peter goes to D.C. This clip ridicules how easy it is to convince the government to pass a law, but in fact, it's really difficult and time-consuming. Baby Stewie is also juxtaposed with the baby doll smoking in the beginning. While the baby doll enjoys smoking, Stewie becomes really sick. This appeals to pathos because babies are so cute and innocent. At the end of the clip, the politician stated that cigarettes shorten life expectancy and pollute our air. Basic facts like these and checking the polls are examples of logos. These facts help confirm the harmful effects of smoking and emphasize how obvious that smoking is deleterious.
This episode of Family Guy used sarcasm and humor to point out how ridiculous underage smoking is. Through the use of mostly pathos, the episode often showed the cigarette company corrupting innocent objects such as puppies and babies. The episode used simple logic in the video to add humor, as well as make the audience feel as though it is obvious that kids should not be smoking. Ultimately, the video was successful in arguing its points to its intended audience.